This technique is for some of our carpal instabilities, perhaps our scapholunate instabilities in particular. And so what we're going to do is, they tend to sublux when we're going into that flex position and then don't like coming in weight bearing and extension, for example, over the top. So we're going to try to get them into a good position and then resist them translating posteriorly and provide strong compression in 3 planes to create that force closure, which helps to stabilize them at an articular level. So we're going to start on this side, wrap around, and then go circumferentially around to compress everything together, and then come up and finish onto the hand. So let's start with a nice anchor point again with no tension. Try to ensure that you don't touch the glue if you don't have to. And we want to cross the wrist straight over that scapholunate region. So put them into extension, hold your anchor point. You may need to just pull them out a little bit and then cross over that region. Then sweep around to get some compression between that radius and ulnar and our proximal row of carpals. Keep your tension on as we sweep around. And then we're going to come up to finish on the opposite side of the hand. Again, crossing that scapholunate region posteriorly here. Hold that really well. What we end up with is as we go to bend forward, we get this cross right over that region, but we also get a longitudinal force vector providing some approximation of the joint, as well as mediolateral and anterior posteriorly to help increase that coefficient of friction at the joint surfaces and stabilize that. Just watch that you don't come too distally and start to horizontally flex the carpals, potentially compromising that carpal tunnel. This technique is great when they're moving because the tape's going to expand and contract. Generally, don't leave this one on overnight because that circumferential pressure, if they're not moving, can compromise the circulation a little bit and they can end up swelling up in the hand. So great during activity, probably not so good overnight. If you do want to leave one on overnight to provide a bit of assistance, then you may just do an abbreviated version where we don't do the full loop, but we just come back on the first pass and come back across that joint once again and just finish off in that same region.